I wonder if any characters are gonna get arrested in this video. I'm not sure yet. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're gonna be putting the Genshin characters in the club. And yes, all of the characters. So even if they're not old enough to drink, they just won't drink. Because there's so many other things to do when you're in a club. Like, you can be dancing, you can just be talking to any random stranger and having a good time. So yeah, real quick, we'll go into the tiers. We have the rulers of the dance floor, the people who gonna be dancing all night long. The smooth operators for the flirtatious individuals. There's usually quite a few of these at the club. The socializers, the people who talk to strangers like it's second nature to them. The always at the bar counter, kind of self-explanatory. The only there because their friends invited them. The would just straight up leave and gets kicked out or arrested. So with that in mind, let's get into it. So first up we have Aether. Ooh, this is a tricky first one actually. I'm gonna say he's probably always at the bar counter. Yeah, because there's so many times in the game where people don't let this man drink because they think he's too young. But nah, this man's well above the age limit, times 1,000 probably. So yeah, he's gonna rebuke all the people who ever told him that and just vibe by the bar counter. Maybe not for the whole night, but a good portion of it, I think, yeah. So next up we have Albedo. Ooh, wait, what's Albedo doing at the club, bro? ooh, okay, I have a bit of an idea here. What if he's going to the club as part of like an experiment to maybe monitor human behavior or something along those lines, okay? So he goes in and starts talking to as many people as he can just to get an insight to why they enjoy this kind of activity. Like, why do they like clubbing? And in the process, I think he's gonna get mistaken for a smooth operator. Yeah, because he has that nice tone. He's relaxed, very elegant with his way of speaking, that I think a lot of the drunk patrons especially, I think they're gonna think he's flirting with them. Yeah, okay, not intentional, mind you, but he's gonna be a smooth operator. Amber is 100% the socializer. She can talk with literally anybody. Doesn't matter if it's a stranger. She's gonna be vibing for the entire night. I could also see her potentially dancing a bit, but I'm still gonna leave her in like the all-out socializer. I think I misspelled it here, but it's fine. So next we have Ayaka. Ooh, wait, she's a tricky one because she's too wholesome for an environment like this. Like, doesn't it feel like that? Okay, I'm gonna say she's probably only there because of a friend, and that friend might be Aether. Yeah, okay, so she might think originally he's inviting her on a date. Yes, okay, so she gets all dressed up to have a nice time and thinks the club is like a nice kind of elegant establishment, if you will, because I feel like she doesn't know what a club even is. But then she gets inside and just sees some drunk people dancing like crazy and is like, oh, is this what you like doing, Aether? So I'm gonna say she sticks around Aether for the evening. Maybe she's not drinking with him at the bar, but she's definitely only there because of her friend. Yeah, or potentially more than a friend, you know? Barbara? No. She's similar to Ayaka, bro. Both of these characters, like, they're too wholesome. Okay, I kind of have a bit of an idea here. So I think someone's gonna invite her. Actually, wait, yeah. Benny's gonna invite her. Ooh, okay. Benny's gonna invite both of her and Fischl to the club. Yeah, and he's probably the guy that hooked all three of them up with fake IDs. 100%, yeah. And he's probably acting like the cool guy, but he just had like a connection who got all of them fake IDs. And I think Barbara's still only gonna be there because Benny invited her, kind of thing. But Benny, weirdly enough, I'm gonna put him, yeah. Okay, guys, here's the thing. When you're dancing at a club, by no means do you have to be good. You just have to be enthusiastic and look like you're having fun. Benny, I think, would be both of those things, okay? He'd be the ruler of the dance floor, having the time of his life. Maybe all the other dancers are injuring themselves because Benny's around. Yes, okay. So he would be the star of the show. Barbara's only there because Benny invited her. Fischl, I think, would be a socializer. Yeah, because people at the club are usually a little drunk. I think if Fischl talks to people like that, they'll kind of think Fischl's drunk as well, but she isn't, okay? And I think they'll be a lot more accepting of who she is, and Fischl would just have a good time. Yeah, you know what? Be a wholesome thing for Fischl. She'd find people of her own kind, if you will. Beto is 100% gonna be at the bar counter for the entire night. You know what? No. She's gonna be the queen of the bar counter. Yeah, so she's the type that is challenging strangers to drinking contests and is always winning. And at the same time, she would also tell cool stories about her journeys out at sea. Yeah, she would be the really cool girl at the bar counter. Yeah, I think so. Chung Yun gives me heavy, only there because of the friend vibe. Who would he be with? You know what? Kind of similar to the Benny squad. I'm gonna say Zheng Cho, Chung Yun, and where's Zheng Ling? There, yeah, Zheng Ling. These three are gonna be the other squad that has fake IDs, right? And Jing Cho's gonna be the provider. He gives them both fake IDs. Chung Young, I think, is gonna be a bit out of his comfort zone at the club. But Jing Cho and Zheng Ling are gonna be the socializers. Yeah. So both of them will just be talking to a bunch of random people for the entire night, potentially maybe dancing for a bit, but I think they're both just relative social people, because Zheng Ling is more of the fun talker, while Jing Cho is more of the intelligent talker. But I think if they both find their like specific groups, yeah, they'll just be the socializers. And Chung Yun, I think he might just kind of follow one of them around. Yeah, you know that friend that like follows you around at like a party and they're kind of awkward? I think that's gonna be Chung Yun. Yeah, so we're gonna put him there. D-Luke, I think, would probably leave. I think he's probably the guy who goes to the club before it gets busy, but when it gets busy, he's the first one to leave. Yeah, maybe he sees someone like Kaya come in and he just like, you know what? I'm just gonna skedaddle. Yeah, so D-Luke is gonna leave before like 9, before it gets busy. Kaya, on the other hand, is 100% a smooth operator. This man is gonna be flirting left and right, and it's 100% intentional. But I can also see Kaya like just waking up at a stranger's place, just in someone's bed randomly. Like, he's the type to just make questionable choices after a night at the club. But nah, he's gonna be flirting with everybody. Diona? Ooh, this is not a place for her, bro. You know what? I'm gonna say she gets kicked out. Because she's gonna be going up to all these different drunk people and just judging them. Like, why are you drinking so much? You could be doing so many better things with your life right now. Instead, you're at a place like this. So eventually, she's gonna start a fight or just get like security called on her. And they like drag her out by the arms and she's like, wait, I'm not done judging these people. Yes. Okay, she's not gonna get arrested, but I think she's gonna get kicked out. Yeah. Ganyu? Ooh. I kind of want to see Ganyu loosen up in the scenario like this. You know what? This group of 3 thing is gonna just keep continuing. So Ning Guang is gonna invite Ganyu and Cushing. Where's Cushing? There she is. She's gonna invite like her 2 right-hand women out for a night at the club. Okay? So Ning Guang, I think, is gonna be a smooth operator. Yeah. So she's gonna be like a very sociable person, like talking with everybody. But a lot of people are gonna get that vibe that she might be flirting with them just because of her demeanor. Like, even though she probably isn't, it's similar to Albedo. So I'm gonna put her there. Both Ganyu and Cushing are kind of a weird duo to see at the club. Okay, this is what I think is gonna happen. I think Cushing is probably gonna walk out. Yeah, it's just, this isn't her kind of vibe at all, I don't think. Like, yes, I want to see her loosen up, but I think she's the type to just get a good look at what's going on and just be like, you know what? I'm gonna go home and work on some more important things, right? So no, Cushing is gonna leave. I think Ganyu is gonna stay. You know what? I'm gonna put Ganyu at the bar counter. Yeah, because that seems like a good mood for her. Because it's a lot more chill there than on the dance floor. So maybe she like talks with Beto a bit. And maybe she doesn't even drink. I don't think she's gonna be like a hardcore drinker, but she's gonna chill at the bar counter. Yeah. Next we got Hu Tao. So straight up, Hu Tao is 100% the party animal. She has such that vibe. Like, this girl kind of belongs in this kind of setting where the only thing anyone is thinking about is having a good time, and she would be the queen of that. I don't think she's gonna be like an amazing dancer by any means, but it's similar to Benny. As long as you're having fun and just vibing with everybody, you're gonna be good. Like, it's that simple. Like, guys, don't be afraid to put yourselves out there. Don't be afraid to be like Hu Tao, okay? But yeah, it's a simple one. She would socialize a lot for sure, but I'm gonna put her as ruler of the dance floor, or at least one of them. You know what? At the end of the video, I'm gonna separate the good dancers from the bad dancers. But for now, just rulers of the dance floor. Jean. Wait, she needs this. Okay, you know what? Lisa is gonna invite Jean to the club to have a good time. Now, debatably, I think Lisa might be a bit of a smooth operator, but since she's there with her wifey, we're gonna take that off the table. Now, what do I think they're gonna do? I think Lisa might be like that friend who's like, Jean, come on, dance with me on the dance floor. And Jean is like, it's too embarrassing. This is not for me, girl. But after that, Lisa's gonna go with Jean to the bar kind of thing, just to get a couple of drinks in her system. And when they get to that point, these are gonna be like the couple, if you will, okay? But they're gonna be on the dance floor together. Yes, okay. I need to see Jean loosen up like that. Yeah, because Lisa, I could kind of see her dancing, like a little bit. She's more of the flirtatious type, but she just wants to have fun with her girl tonight, okay? So they're gonna be the queens of the dance floor. Klee, I have no idea how she got in here, but she's gonna be socializing with everybody, bro. Yes, she's gonna go around to strangers and just be like, hi, how's it going? Like that kind of thing. And everyone's just gonna be like, girl, how did you get in here? Yes, okay. But it's just gonna be a fun time. At first, people would be kind of weirded out, but once they start talking with Klee and realizing how much fun she is, it would just be a good time, which is the whole purpose of the club. So yeah, she's gonna be a socializing child at the club, okay? Lumine, wait, what if she's also at the bar counter and both her and Aether are kind of sad because they can't find each other, but little to their knowledge, they're both at the same club. But for that entire evening, they don't see each other, and it's kind of sad. Yes. Okay, so Aether invited Ayaka. Who would Lumine invite? Yeah, Zhao. Okay. Zhao and her are gonna be best buddies for the evening. They're gonna hit it off kind of thing. But what would Zhao be like at the club? He's definitely none of these top ones. I don't think he's gonna leave because Lumine invited him. So I'm just gonna put him in only is there because of like his friend in this scenario. Yeah, so Lumine's the type who's gonna be talking with a lot of people at the club bar counter, while Zhao's just kind of in the background next to Lumine, just kind of like really awkward. But he doesn't leave because Lumine invited him. Yes. Mona, yo, why can't I see Mona kind of being a queen of the dance floor? Ooh, no. So Mona's gonna be that girl who does literally everything. Maybe not the smooth operator, but she would be dancing, she would be socializing a bit, but after that, she's gonna go to the bar counter and the barkeep is gonna tell her, this is how much it costs for a drink, and after she already had her drinks, she's gonna be like, that's too expensive, I'm not paying for that. And then she's gonna get kicked out. And you know what? probably arrested too. Because bro, the price for drinks at a club is so insanely pricey. Yeah, Mona's not paying for that. So she might get arrested, yes. Noelle, wait. She strikes me as that person who's cleaning up after everybody, and she doesn't even work at the club. So everybody's gonna be thanking her. But where would she be with that in mind? I'm not sure. You know what? I'm gonna put her as the socializer. Yeah, because she's probably talking to a lot of different people as she's going around like cleaning up their glasses that they left like here and there, making sure that guy who's passed out on the floor isn't dead. Yeah, Noelle's gonna be taking care of everybody and simultaneously just interacting with a lot of people. Yeah. Chi-Chi, no, she doesn't belong here. Ooh. Wait, okay, I just thought of this now. So Baiju, okay, we're adding a tier to the bottom right now. Okay. So Baiju's gonna go in the club, right? And he's gonna be the smooth operator for sure. But before he goes in, he leaves Chi-Chi in the car. Maybe he sees Hu Tao in there kind of thing. Or maybe he just doesn't want her in there because I don't think he does. So she's gonna be waiting in the car while Baiju is getting his game on. Yes! I so want a fan art of Chi-Chi waiting in a car while Baiju's flirting with strangers in the club. Oh my god, yes. Okay. And he has a good amount of conversation topics too. Like people are gonna be like, whoa, is that snake real? And he's like, don't worry, she doesn't bite. And with that voice, bro, yeah, nah. He's a smooth operator for sure. Razor, the Razor Edge. Where would he be? Wait, would he get into a fight? No. You know what? This might be kind of random, but I'm gonna say he's a ruler of the dance floor. I don't care what anybody says. Ooh, wait, what if his bones? Like, you know those people who are really flexible? It's something with their bone structure. I feel like he's probably like kind of one of those guys. Like he can do a lot of weird things with his body, like contort, that he would have some really interesting dance moves. Yes, okay. So he would be like vibing with Benny on the dance floor, and none of them would be like that amazing, but they would be having fun, right? And if Razor gets into it, I think he'd be vibing. You know what? We're gonna leave Razor here. He's probably not gonna be the best dancer, but he's having a good time. Sucrose, we added this weights in the car tier. I'm putting Sucrose there. I feel like she went with Albedo to the club, and since Albedo's kind of in the process of gathering information, he might tell Sucrose, you can wait in the car, or you could leave. Because Sucrose is not the most sociable person, that I think Albedo's much more suited for gathering information at the club than she is. So you know what? We'll put her in would leave. Yeah, I think she might originally go in, but after a while she would kind of just skididdly daddle. Yeah. Next we have Tartaglia. Wait, he could be a couple of these, bro. Because he's a social guy. He can be a smooth operator. Or he could also get arrested. You know what? No, I don't think the club is the environment for just challenging people to duels to the death. So I'm gonna put him in smooth operator. Yeah, because he has that flirtatious nature, bro. Like he looks like he goes around just giving winks to literally everybody that looks at him. And he gets a lot of people moist. Like he's kind of similar to Kaya. Like that's the vibe I get from him. So yeah, I'm gonna put the man in the smooth operator. Debatably, if you want to go the crazy route, you could just say he gets into a fight and kills somebody. But nah, it's not that kind of vibe here. No. Venti is 100% drinking like crazy. But at the same time, I definitely don't see him staying at the bar counter. No, he is 100% gonna be the drunk dancer. Yes, and he's probably gonna throw up on the dance floor by the end of the evening. Yeah, and poor Noelle over here is probably gonna clean it up because she's a good person. But nah, he's gonna be literally everything. He probably starts off at the bar, goes around socializing. After he socializes for a bit, starts to get a little flirtatious, then ends up on the dance floor, passed out drunk, wakes up in a hospital bed. That's gonna be Venti. Jin Yan. Ooh, she definitely seems like the fun party animal. Would she be a good dancer? Kinda? Ooh, wait. You know what? I think she's gonna go with Yun Jin because these two are like kind of besties and they have such a similar vibe. I think they would both be dancing and have completely different dancing styles. So Jin Yan's gonna be the rock and roll party animal while Yun Jin is like the sophisticated. Everybody's looking at her like, damn, that girl can actually dance. Yes, because Yun Jin is like a professional when it comes to this, while Jin Yan is probably garnering a little bit more attention just because of her crazy energy. So yeah, but they're both gonna be like queens of the dance floor, having a good time. These two just look like really good going out buddies to have. Yeah. Zhang Dong, oh my god. So he would start off having some osmanthus wine. Then I think he would go on a socializing spree. Yeah. Would he get mistaken for a smooth operator? Yes. Because of the voice. He would probably just go around looking to have some conversations, and you can meet all kinds of people at a club. So he wouldn't have any shortcoming of topics to have with people. But I think people aren't even really listening to him. They're just getting kind of moist at his voice. Like he's talking, going really deep into conversation, but the other person listening is just thinking, oh my god, he's so hot. Like that's gonna be it. But yeah, he's gonna be the smooth operator. Rosaria, ooh, she's kind of similar to D-Look, and I think she might leave. You know what? No, I think she's gonna be at the bar counter, but nobody knows she's even there. Yeah, she's gonna be in like that corner seat next to the wall. That's the area with the least amount of attention. And she's just drinking wine on her phone for the whole night and just leaves really late. But nobody even knows she's there. Like she's really stealthy. That's gonna be Rosaria. Eula, the actual queen of the dance floor. But at the same time, I think she might be a little drunk. She's 100% the type to go on the dance floor while under the influence. Like she's had a couple too many. She kind of staggers over to the dance floor. But at the same time, she's gonna be the queen. Like everybody's going up to her like, girl, just don't move too much. You look like you're gonna yak. But then she's like, watch and observe. And she starts dancing. And everyone's like, oh my actual bejesus, this girl's amazing. Yeah, so at the end, we're gonna separate the good from the bad dancers like I mentioned, but she's gonna be a queen of the dance floor. Maybe after her performance is done, she might need a garbage can, but we're gonna leave her there. Yen Fei, ooh. See, there's a couple of routes I could see this going. Like maybe she's looking for people with fake IDs, like Benny and Fischl kind of thing. But at the same time, I kind of just want her to have a good time without her work getting involved. You know what? I'm just gonna put her in the socializer for the evening because maybe she sees a couple of the young folk, kind of thinks they're underage, and maybe she gives them a little bit of a warning. She's like, okay guys, listen, I'm a lawyer. I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna get you in trouble, but just don't come to the club next time. You guys are too young, okay? But I don't think she's gonna get super anal about it. Like she'd still talk and vibe with them, but she would just be like, you guys better not be drinking, I swear. But yeah, she would just have a bit of fun, socialize with a bunch of people, and occasionally tell people to just obey the law. Don't be underage and go to the club. Kazuha is 100% the smooth operator, and it is not his intention whatsoever. He's the type of guy that women see and they're like, oh my god, go talk to that guy. Yes, this man is subconsciously rizzy. But yeah, and that's only by looking at him. Then when they actually go up and like have a conversation with the man and he starts like speaking very poetically, bro, so many women are gonna get so moist at this man. Like it's gonna be insane. But yeah, I think Kazuha would just kind of be vibing, just kind of chilling, but he would also be the smooth operator. Yeah. Yoimiya is gonna be the fun house, queen of the dance floor, socializer, smooth, like anything. Just being in a club with this girl, you would have the time of your life. She's the type of person that when shy people see her dancing on the dance floor, they try to dance as well. because I feel like Yoimiya isn't even that good at dancing, but she has so much enthusiasm and is just having the time of her life that people would just be attracted to that and join in and have a blast. That's what I think is gonna happen. But yeah, she would be a ruler of the dance floor. Sayu. Okay, I want her to wait in the car, but who is she gonna go with? Ooh, wait, where's Ayato? Okay, Ayato, Toma, and Sayu have heard that Ayaka has been taken to the club by Aether. So Ayato assembles the squad, okay? So as this is happening, I'm gonna say Sayu would leave. Like, she would just not be into this job whatsoever, but she's not gonna wait in the car, no, because Ayato brought her there for a reason. It's just, I don't think she would follow through on a job involving monitoring Ayaka at a club. It's not that environment. It's too loud for Sayu. She wants to go to sleep in the car, okay? So what would happen with the other two? I think Ayato might get distracted in conversation. Actually, you know what? Yeah, he's gonna be a smooth operator. Meanwhile, as Toma, he could be a smooth operator, but he's gonna be looking out for Ayaka. So I'm gonna put him at, where's Ayaka? Where did I put Ayaka? I said she was with Aether at the bar counter. So I'm gonna put Toma, you know what? I'm gonna put him as the socializer who's talking with Aether and a bunch of people at the bar counter, but he's still looking out for Ayaka. So we're gonna put him here. I think that's the most appropriate spot in this situation. Yeah. Next we got Raiden. I don't know why, but this is one of the characters I thought before the list. She's gonna be at the bar counter getting sloshed. You know what? She's gonna have her women with her. Sarah and Miko, where's Miko? There's Miko. They're gonna go to the club with A, because maybe A wants to get more accustomed with like human traditions, and the club is part of that. So she's gonna have a couple of drinks, get really emotional by the bar counter, and there's gonna be a bunch of random people consoling her. Like, they have no idea who A is, but they just see this cute looking girl crying and just want to comfort her. So Miko, on the other hand, is gonna be the smooth operator. So she's gonna like be messing with people though. She has no intention of actually hooking up, but she's just kind of messing around, flirting with people, getting their hopes up, and then crushing them to the ground. Yes, okay, that is 100% what Miko's doing. Meanwhile, as with Sarah, she's gonna be watching over Raiden. So I'm gonna put her in only there because of like her friend, that being A in this situation, but she's gonna be at the bar. She's not gonna drink because she'd be worried about potentially like losing focus, but she would be at the bar counter with A. Yeah, I think that's the best scenario. Next, we got the Coco Fish. You know what? I'm gonna put Goro with her because I feel like these two would go together. They just seem like the duo. This is kind of random, but I feel like Kokomi would, like, maybe? I don't know why. I just vividly picture Kokomi doing a lot of fish dances on the dance floor. Yeah, like she'd be doing the worm, stuff like that, some weird stuff. Okay, personality-wise, does it suit it? Maybe after Kokomi's had a couple drinks, she would loosen up and do some dancing. That's the excuse I'm using, because I think she'd be a fun, like, person to have on the dance floor. Because no one expects it. Like, Goro sees her doing this and is just like, my lady, what the actual schlich? Yes, okay. So Goro, on the other hand, what would he do? He's not a super social guy. I just feel like a lot of people would see his tail and ears and just start like touching his floof. Like, he'd be a bit of the center of attention without him wanting to be the center of attention. I'll just put him in only there for the friend though. I think that's the best spot for him. Next we got Aloy. Ooh, she strikes me as the cool girl who's just quietly drinking at the bar. Yeah, so like no one really goes up to her because she's so mysterious and people are nervous. Kind of similar to Rosaria. Yeah, these two have a bit of a similar vibe. Actually, not really, but the same idea applies to both. Yeah. Ito, oh my goodness. You know what? Him and Shinobu are gonna go together. Ito is gonna have a couple too many drinks. Potentially, he'll go to the dance floor and get into a competition and eventually a fight. So I think after a while, like when the beef initiates, Shinobu's just gonna be that girl who's like, yep, I don't know who that is. He looks like a weirdo. So she's gonna abandon ship and Ito's gonna get kicked out of the establishment. Yes. I don't think he's gonna get straight up arrested. Don't think it's gonna be that bad, but they're gonna like boot him out. Like, you know when they kick people out of the place? Literally, that's what's gonna happen to Ito. And the Arataki gang, besides for Shinobu, is gonna need to pick him up and drive him home. Meanwhile, as with Shinobu, you know what? I'm gonna put her as a socializer because even though she's not the most super duper talkative person, she's so chill that I think just natural conversations with her at a club, a lot of people would gravitate towards someone like this. Yeah, because yes, she might be a little snappy, but she also has that relaxed vibe that I think people would like. So I'm gonna put her there. Debatably, she might leave after Ito gets kicked out. Actually, yeah, we're gonna put her here because I feel like she probably hasn't had anything to drink, so she might drive him home. Instead of the Arataki gang, Shinobu's gonna drive her drunk friend home. Yes. Next up, we got Shenhe. Oh my god, this is such a weird one. Okay, you know what I think Shenhe's gonna do? I think she's gonna dance. Yeah, because she's probably gonna go there and just ask like, hey, what do people usually do here? And they're gonna be like, oh, well, it's a club, we dance. And she's like, what is dance? And then they show her like all the dancing people and she just joins in. But she's gonna be so bad at it, but everybody respects her because she's like, oh, I've never done this before. And they're like, you know what? You do you, girl. Like, that's the kind of vibe. Yeah, it would be really wholesome, but she's gonna be on the dance floor. Doesn't matter how good she is. People respect the hustle. Yelan is gonna be the smoothest operator. Like, she's that regrettable one night stand, 100%. Like, whoever ends up hooking up with her for the night is gonna have to know, just by Yelan's vibe and demeanor, that it's a one-night thing. Like, not much is happening here. You're gonna wake up in a place you have no idea where you are. Yelan's gonna be on the other side of the bed. That's it. You both just walk out, never see each other again. That's what this is gonna be. Heizo, exact same thing. Actually, you know what? Yelan's the type of chick that Heizo is gonna flirt with. Yes, because he is 100% the older women's seeker, okay? I forgot who mentioned it, but someone on the video where Heizo got paired with Ningguang mentioned that he would flirt with her, and I 100% agree. Yes, he would be the smooth operator. He is the rizziest of individuals. Tagnari, wait. Okay, I feel like him and Sino. And you know what? Kale as well, but Kale's 100% waiting in the car. No, Tagnari being the doting older brother or even father, however you want to look at this, is not letting Kale go into this place. Nah. Maybe originally they walk through the doors and Kale's with him, but once he sees like people yakking, people going crazy, he's like, okay, Kale, we're going to the car. So he would escort her back, and Tagnari, I think... You know what? I think Tagnari's gonna leave as well. Yeah, Sino's probably the one who got this whole group together, but once Tagnari gets a feel for the place, he's like, this is not a healthy way to live. So he's like, yeah, Sino, I'm going out with Kale in the car. You better hurry up, you lummox. So yeah, Sino, I think, is gonna be the most sociable person in the world, funny enough. But he's the type that has such a specific crowd, because there's gonna be people who are absolutely weirded out by him, but once he finds those people who are okay with his jokes, the man's in heaven. Like, and maybe they play a little TCG in one of the bathrooms or something. Yes, okay. He would be the weird socializer. Dory is 100% trying to sell some stuff in this club. Bro, she looks like a pimp. Weirdly enough, if people saw someone dressed like Dory in the club, it wouldn't even be that weird, because there's some weird outfits in clubs and Dory would just fit right in. So they'd go up to her and be like, hey, how you doing? She's like, I'm doing good. Wanna buy product number 712? She would try to upsell while also just kind of chill in the club. Yes. Nilou, ooh, Nilou's gonna be an amazing dancer, and at the same time she isn't drinking, so she might even surpass Eula. Yeah, because these two are definitely gonna be like the queens of the dance floor. Debatably Yunjin is kind of up there as well. But yeah, I think she would be the wholesome dancer that at first she's shy, but once she gets into it and gets that crowd support, everyone's gonna be head over heels for Nilou, and she's gonna have a good time. Yeah. Next we got Candace, and she, ooh, you know what? Her and Dea are going on a girls' night out. Yes, okay. It's kind of tricky. Where would they be though? Would they socialize? Dea's kind of sociable. Candace is, but not, she's not really loud. You know what? I'm gonna say the girls are gonna have a good time on the dance floor. Yeah, because Dea's the type who just wants to have fun and brings Candace along for the ride. So Candace might not be the best dancer, but I think Dea's probably used to like this kind of vibe a little bit. So she would be okay and kind of just guide Candace along to have a good time. Yeah, they would be queens of the dance floor. Nahida? She strikes me as the type who just wants to socialize with everybody. She just wants to interact and get to know a lot of different kinds of people. And a club is where all kinds of folks gather. So yeah, she would be talking with everybody else on the sociable tier. Yeah, we're gonna keep it wholesome. She's staying away from just the smooth operators, the bar. No. She's just gonna be walking around talking to people. I like this route. Ooh, wait, you know what? I'm gonna say Skara goes along with Nahida. Yeah, so as Skara's mother, she wants to get him acquainted with just like fun things, right? And this is a fun thing. But with that in mind, Skara's 100% just there because Nahida dragged him along. And as Skara likes to say, he is her prisoner, which we know is a load of BS, but we're just gonna say he's along for the ride. Anyone who tries to talk to him, he would just brush them off, get a little sassy and rude with them. But at least he's in a sociable environment, okay? It's better than nothing. Next we got Lila. What is Lila doing here? See, unless it was like her sleep version, I think she might be a bit of a socializer. But if we're talking like actual, like this awake Lila kind of thing, I mean, would she just leave? No, okay, wait, maybe a friend invited her. Okay, we're gonna say Faruzan invited her because these two got along pretty well in that new event. I kind of thought it was adorable. So she's just there because Faruzan invited her, and Faruzan is gonna be the ruler of the dance floor. Yeah, because Faruzan just seems like the type who wants to have fun. Yes, she's super like into her research. She's a very knowledge-driven person, but she also seems like she knows how to have a really good time, which is such a good mix of the two. I feel like she waltzes up to the dance floor like, let me show you youngsters how it's done. Yes, okay. Would she be bad? Maybe like way back when her dancing would have been pretty good, but compared to like modern day like Hu Tao doing like some hip hop dancing, it's probably not the best. But either way, she's gonna be on the dance floor. Yeah. Yao, ooh, God. Is she waiting in the car? No. You know what? Her and Noelle are gonna be like the duo. Yeah. So they're both gonna be just cleaning up after everybody in this like club. And her and Noelle would get along so well. Like they'd have little progress reports. Yao's like, I'm done cleaning up the bathroom. And Noelle's like, I'm done cleaning up the counters. And they're just having a nice time cleaning. They're cleaning buddies. Most people don't like cleaning, but they do. And they'd have a good time in their own really weird way, okay? I'll hate them. You know, we have to do Kaveh at the same time. Now, I have a very big, newly found respect for Kaveh after the new recent event. Like, he is now one of my favorite characters. I feel so bad for trash talking him all the time. So, Kaveh is gonna be a socializer because I think he can talk with a lot of different people and just he's good at throwing himself into conversation. I'm sure he would start off like having a couple drinks to de-stress from just life because the man needs it. But after a couple drinks, he just go around talking to a couple different people, having a good time. Meanwhile, as Alhaitham, he's just leaving. Pretty simple. I don't think he's staying for long. I think maybe originally Kaveh was like, come on, just come with me for like an hour. I'm sure you'll like it and stay. But then when the hour's up, he's like, I'm leaving immediately. Goodbye. Yeah, nah. He would just leave straight up. Mika? Wait. Oh, he's such a weird one. Where do we put Mika, guys? I'm just gonna put him, he's only there for a friend. Yeah. Who would be the friend that invited him? Maybe... Wait, who invited Mika? Wait, this is so weird. Mika, do you have friends, bro? I feel like he has to have friends. You know what? Maybe he went along with Benny's squad, but he's only there for the friends. Yeah, I can't see this guy vibing in this kind of environment. Just no. Kirada, we know nothing about, but she just looks like the most sociable cat in the world, that I feel like she just goes around just promoting her delivery service while also having a good time. Maybe she does some cat dances on the dance floor, but we'll just put her in the socializer. All right, guys, so we have separated the dancers from the good to the maybe not so good, just there to have fun, to be more specific. And for some reason in my mind, I feel like Hu Tao is kind of a good dancer. I don't know why. Like, remember her whole cutscene in the Lantern Rite when she was vibing? I think she might be pretty good. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a very short tier list. I don't think it's going to be that long, but I just wanted to throw it out there anyway. But with that in mind, guys, yeah, take care and have a good one.
Thanks for watching. Please sub. Bye.